What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Ultimate. Today I want to talk about Law's 112 punishment and follow-up guide. Okay, and in Tekken 8, Law is all about punishers and follow-ups. He's all about pressure. So basically, the way this character is set up, we want to do as much damage as quickly as possible to confuse and frustrate our opponents, okay? So for Law's 112 punishment, it's a 10 frame punisher that you can definitely get a high afterwards, you can get a mid attack in afterwards, or you can go for a low afterwards. And basically, this is what I mean. In this example right here, we have it to where Paul, excuse me, is doing his move, and as you can see at the bottom, the frame advantage for me is plus 13. So that means any frame punisher that is 10 to 13 frames will punish this attack, even if the opponent will try to block after this move. It will not work. So after he does that, I can punish it with 112, and this is what it'll look like. Okay? As you can see in the box, it definitely says Punisher, and that's what we want, okay? Now, I'm gonna stop Paul from doing that, and I'm gonna restart this. So now, after we understand how Punishers work a little bit, the question is, how do we inflict more damage on our opponent, okay? So after 112, which is plus 6, okay, we can follow up with two high options, okay, which are grabs. We can either go for up forward 1+2 or forward 2+3. And when you do it correctly, this is what it'll look like. That's not how it's supposed to look like. When you do it correctly, this is what it's supposed to look like. Okay? That's up forward 1+2. I'm gonna do it again. Okay? Up forward 1+2. Okay, his second grab, which is a high, is forward 2+3. So you got 112, and then that's forward 2+3. I'm gonna do it again. You have 112 plus 6, and I'm gonna do it slow. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it slow. You got 112, which is plus 6, and then you have forward 2+3. Okay? Now, those are his high options. Now we're going to go to Law's simple mid options. Like we already determined that 112 is plus 6. So the question is now, how can we inflict more damage with our mids? See, with me, I don't like to give my opponent no time to low jab or sidestep in between my attacks. So after 112, which is plus 6, you can go for a down forward 1, because down forward 1, as you can see, is 13 frames. So with our plus 6, that would make our down forward 1 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7 frames, okay? Which means the highest or the quickest frames in Tekken is 10. So after 112 and you do a down forward 1, okay, it's going to come out so fast that the opponent's not going to be able to react or attack, and if they do, they get hit. All right, that's one mid option. The second mid option after 112 would be down back 2, and when you do it all together, it's going to look like this: down back 2. Okay, it's going to be 112, down back 2. Now, like I said, the way Law is set up is that he wants to generate as much pressure and to frustrate our opponent as quickly as possible. We want them as Law players to mash buttons, okay? We want them to get upset. We want to throw them off their game. So to take that a step further, after down back 2, we can attempt to go for a slide. So to do that, you got 112, you go into down back 2, okay? You press forward down, which will put them in that position right there. And then while you're crouching, you can hold down and then go for a slide and a free follow-up. Now, It was a little slow, so that's why we did not get the free follow-up. But when you put it all together, it looks like this. 1, 1, 2, down, back 2, slide, free follow-up. Look at his health bar. I just took close to half of his damage already after one Punisher of 1, 1, 2, okay, going with our mid options. Next, what we can do to frustrate our opponents even more after 1, 1, 2 is a low option. So as you already know, 1, 1, 2 is +6. So to find out the next low option, we can go with down 4, 3, because as you can see, down 4 is 15 frames. And remember, we already got +6 frames. So that means when we do down forward, it actually comes out at 9 frames. And that's what we want because 9 frames is less than 10. So that means they won't be able to high jab out or they won't be able to low jab out. So when you do that correctly, it looks like this. 1, 1, 2, down 4 +3. Simple. Or what you can do, which I do sometimes, is 1, 1, 2, down 3 +4. And the reason I like to do down 3 +4 is because after down 3 +4, Law is in crouch position when you hold down. And a lot of players like to try to jab right here or attack right here to get you out of the jab position. So when you do that, it's kind of risky, but you can go for a down 2 +3 and go for a juggle. Or you could do 1, 1, 2, down 3 +4, and then you can sidestep and probably go for a 3 +4, 4. Like I said, with Law, the way his skills are set up, he may not have a low launcher, but in my opinion, he really kind of doesn't need it because Law is all about pressure. He's all about pressure and frustrating your opponents. So to put it all together, to sum it all up, I'm gonna do it again. We're gonna start off with his 1, 1, 2 Punishers, then we're gonna follow up with the highs, then we're gonna follow up with the mids, and then we're gonna follow up with the lows. So I probably won't be speaking to you guys through this last step because I've done it previously, but I'm gonna just do it so I can show you what it looks like in real time. All right, here we go. See, your opponent really don't have time to do any attacking. So now let's get to the mids. Okay? He really don't have no time to attack. His second mid option. You gotta, to get that nunchuck to work, I noticed that as soon as you turn around, or even while you're turning around, you want to hit 1 +2. As soon as he turns around, to get it to be guaranteed. So that means that I need to improve on my speed to get that free hit with the nunchuck. So to do it again, it's going to look something like this. That's what we want. And look at that. Look at the damage. It took almost half his health already off of that. Okay. Now for his low option, like I stated earlier, 1, 1, 2, down 4 +3. 1, 1, 2, down 4, 3. 1, 1, 2, down 4, 3. The whole point with Law is we want to hit quick, fast, and hard, and have follow-ups so that our opponent gets frustrated. And the last setup, simple setup for Law, this is just a basic teaching with the 1, 1, 2 will be down 3 +4. Right here, when you hold it down, the opponent likes to attack. So sometimes in my videos, you'll see me do, and then I'll sidestep, or I'll take that chance and I just might go for a low jab just to see if they attack, because if they do, I know I can use this setup for later on when I need it. So when they attack, right there, and I may just go for a juggle, but I don't want to go too far ahead of y'all because this juggle right here, it is a little different. I kind of made it up. I mean, the juggle alone takes half of his health. So if I'm doing 1-1-2 down, that's how much all that whole entire setup takes. So like I said, I appreciate you guys watching this 1-1-2 punishment and follow up. This is just a simple guide because I'm trying to show you guys how to apply pressure with law. If you like this video, please leave a like. You can also subscribe to the channel and let me know if you want me to come out with a part 2 for this video. All right, guys, until the next video, peace.